tournament. I am here with Brown Man. We've had a quick break now. You know, we're back with some more tech and action, guys. You know, thank you for being patient, everyone in chat. We're trying to sort everything out for you guys. We're trying to give you guys the best experience possible. But now we're waiting for the next game to get started. Brown Man, the games we've had today have been incredible. So far,
Crazy.
I think my favorite game has been the Germany versus Philippines. The Sefi Black versus AK game at the end was incredible.
It's been hit after hit. Honestly, we've had some delays here and there, but when we're actually getting into the meat of it, amazing stuff. And I think we're seeing a kind of a good variety of characters. Actually, when you actually look at it, like we've seen a third of the cast already, I think. So definitely amazing. We're just waiting on the upcoming matches, so we'll just get word on those soon. So once again, we thank you for your patience. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the ads as well. Enjoy. But yeah, that big thank you to all the partners for this event. For supporting and making all this possible. So much appreciated. Now, again, I did bring it up before. We have yet to see any cards used. We may or may not see them used at all, but they're there, so we can't forget about them. And if you guys remember, if you have been waiting here for more matches, remember there are matches on the mainstream. So that is Gamers8 GG _versus. So again, these streams aren't to you watch one or the other. You watch both at the same time. It's a dual experience. You want to make sure you're getting all the matches. So tune into both, and you're going to see some amazing Tekken all the time. So make sure you stay tuned to both and open up both. But yeah, how are you feeling about some of the I guess you could say some of the comparisons in some of the matches? So we had Jordan versus France. That was relatively one-sided compared to maybe the Philippines versus Philippines versus Germany set that we had, right? So we're seeing amazing matches, but sometimes it's just getting it over that line, right? So it's like, all right, nearly I'm one round away, a few hits away, but it's just like getting it over that line is always super hard. So I know at home it can be, when you're rooting for your country as well, like it's you're probably screaming at the screen like, hey, please, like, get this done. But under the circumstances, you also got to understand, like, it's hard, a lot of stress, and it's a lot. So make sure you send some love to your country's players, and even if it's not your country, any country that you just enjoy their players, or you just excuse me, you just appreciate them being there and doing their thing. Make sure to send them some love, send them a message, tweet at them, whatever it may be.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what? Loads of great teams, like you were saying. Make sure to show them some love, and we're gonna have some more matches here. We're just heard word that they're getting ready for the next match. We'll let you know the upcoming schedule very soon. But we still haven't seen the UK, who are a bunch of incredible players. Pakistan as well. With multiple Evo champions. It's just lots of good players that we're yet to see in this tournament. And I'm sure everyone is super excited to see them play and to see if they progress to the next round, because that top 8 double elimination bracket that they're all trying to fight for is where the big money is at. And here we go, guys. We are in our next game here between Ivory Coast and South Africa.
Actually, weren't Ivory Coast on the other? Hold on.
Yeah, I thought, what? I think maybe these guys moved way too quickly, right?
I think, okay, so we've probably got Arslan Ash with the Zafina and Callum Bukes.
Yeah, Callum Bukes with
the
yeah, I think Arslan Ash. I don't think Arslan Ash has an Eddie, right? I don't think Arslan Ash has an Eddie. And if it is, they're playing mind games potentially here with each other, but. Callum Bukes took the first round anyway, so that's really good stuff.
This is the selector match.
Yeah, guys, this
first
is the
round goes to Callum. First round, yeah. He gets to choose sides. Will he be able to have a sneak peek on what their player selection is as well? Oh, yeah. Arslan looking like he's about to take this round and get that play selection. Oh,
Oh,
and the
nice.
old Squid Game attack to close it out, the classic
Yeah, the
old
squid.
Squiddy.
I've heard everyone call that recently. That's good. Good move.
I can safely say I came up with that first because I put out a tweet about it that predates anyone ever calling it that on the stream
Oh,
before.
okay. Because I heard
So
loads of people,
I'm
and I
gonna
was like,
claim
huh?
that
I
one.
was like, I'm gonna start using that now. But guys, we've got that. We've got that nice overlay for you, right, guys? Now, so you can,
Yep.
check the games. Much love to all of you
Yep.
in stream chat, man. You lot are all, super patient. Love you guys lots, man. Yeah,
Much
big
appreciated.
shouts to you. Yeah, big shouts to these are the main guys, man.
Boom, boom. Very consistent wall combo there from Zafina and closes it out. Okay, so Callum and his team will be able to choose sides, but Arslan and his team will be able to get a sneak preview on the player that is being sent out first.
Yo, and there they are. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking. I don't know. We can always sense their energy here. They're a bit. Not sure what's happening, but here you go. You've got Arslan Ash, Atif Bart, and Fate Khan. Look at them. Look at this superstar team, though. Bro,
Pretty
look,
stacked.
this is what the guys wanted to see, Brown Man. This is what everyone came to see. The best players in the world in the house there.
It's I don't know, there's no words for this, but at the end of the day, as revered as Arslan Khan and Atif are, it's a first to two, right? Anything can happen. It's a tournament, anything can happen. We've seen some crazy performances from people that you would least expect, and we might see that today, we might not. Guess we're going to find out. There was a time where Arslan was quite underrated, no? So you never know, right? We'll have to see what.
Yeah, and look,
comes for us
Arslan
today.
Ash, look, I think maybe he wasn't sure of the rules there, and he just didn't sigh of it. He just did an expression like a shocked one, like, okay, I didn't know that. Maybe that was that important. And now he's like, he looks a bit confused, maybe a bit worried there. Maybe they wanted that P1 side, to give them the advantage.
Maybe.
But this is a superstar team. Look at that. It's just watching them on the screen is just like, they're super scary players. Super scary.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're from home, competing, or on the mic, make sure you familiarize yourself with the rules, especially if you're competing, so you don't want to get caught off guard by anything. Sometimes you got to hold that. We'll see what they've got in store today, but Khan looks like he's going first.
Khan's going
So we're going to
first,
see some geese action here.
Yeah, the players are just setting up now. They're just choosing their first player.
Yep.
Who's going to take this? The world champions on one side, but South Africa looking to prove something here. What
Everybody
they do
loves an underdog, right?
Yeah, exactly. What they need to show now. They're on the big stage. They need to prove themselves. If they manage to win this, imagine the statement that makes. If they manage to even take a set off them, it's going to put fear in the other teams. So this is really important for both teams to try and get a good start here.
Now, again, for those people who have just tuned in or didn't know before, so the selector match is a first to two rounds. If you win the first round, your team gets the right to choose which side they want to play on. And if you win the second round, you get to know what player they're sending out first, I believe. So those are pretty important. They sound like so-so, but in practice, quite important. Now, you can win both. If you just win 2 rounds straight, bam, both of those perks are yours. So it is very valuable. And we've had Callum take the first round, so they will get to pick the sides. And Arslan took the second round and the third, so he ended up allowing his team to know which player is coming first.
Yeah, it's going to be fascinating to see. Yeah, it's going to be quite fascinating to see what happens here. They're just setting up again, like we're saying. Yeah, it's going to be a good one, and it's just the beginning, of their matches here. So still, it's 0-0. Starting off fresh. Good to get off on the front foot here for whichever team. But Fate Khan is scary. You would say that Fate Khan is like, I don't know if the word is weakest, but the other two are like God level, right? And he's just below, in my opinion, of God level. He's still an extremely good player, but if you look at the the team overall, just champion after Evo and TWT and stuff, and I think Khan got second at Evo if I'm not mistaken. You know, he came close to winning
Yes.
Evo. He came close, but you
Mhm.
know, not enough on that occasion. But you know, he can change. He can rewrite history now with winning one of the biggest
Mm.
tournaments in Saudi Arabia, in the world. Actually, you know, the biggest tournament in the history
Mm.
of Tekken.
Yep. Hopefully this will not be the first. Sorry, hopefully this won't be the last, and hopefully it's the
Yeah.
first of many. But I guess we'll see. So with you guys, with your guys' support, I'm sure that'll help them decide, if they want to continue this. Especially with Tekken 8 coming out next year, as I said, there'll be a lot more support with the game, so it'll be a great time to, run this back, right? And then again, hopefully this will inspire a lot more events around the world.
Yeah, I think
Right, here we go.
it's
So
when
the
Tekken 8,
first
like I said,
game.
when Tekken 8 comes out, there's going to be a lot of a lot of good stuff. And here, guys, we have.
So it looks like
Look,
we're
you
going
like
to
the big
have
pause. You
a
like my
Mata.
pause, right? My pause was amazing, right? I just like looked up and I was like, closing my mouth, guys. I am staying quiet right now. You know, I'm staying quiet for this one. I think we have Fate Khan versus.
Khan using the Mata, very interesting.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
This movement style reminds me quite a lot of Atif. It might be him potentially.
You think so? Maybe Atif. I thought Atif might go for the Akuma potentially.
Well,
But right
let's
now, you know,
see, I guess.
the Lucky Chloe doing damage.
What do you guys think at home? Oh, okay. Knocks him down. Oh, and a taunt at the end of it.
Very nice. Maybe a big combo here. What's the
slammed him
Oki? What's the
down.
mix up?
Actually, I think this might be Khan. Interesting choice with the Mata. Oh, looking for that wake up. Wanted to get that back turn. Nice punish.
Very
Even
good there.
up the rounds there.
Yeah, fighting back here.
Oh, going straight for the tackle, which is going to be, goes straight for the one, cracks that neck.
Oh, what kind of setup was he going to go there?
Wake up.
Very nice. Yeah, attacking the legs and
Oh,
big launcher.
clean scoop.
This might be like the first one, you know, where like we were like, oh, this is dope. What did we say? Well, this is AK. This is AK. And, and then all of a sudden the camera
He's got the
switches.
Shaheen, right?
Yeah, the camera switches and it was like,
Turns
oh,
out
this
it's
is
Arslan all
dodging.
along.
Yeah, this I think is Khan. Like I think they wouldn't send out Atif. They might save him, you know, for later on. So it looks like, you know, Fate Khan is doing the damage here.
But I guess both the Khan and Atif match weigh the same, right?
Yeah. That's if Arslan chooses not to go last. I think, you know, they get to decide. But it's very close here, though, guys. Extremely close.
Very close. Oh,
Yeah.
big knee there. Go straight for the tackle. 1+2. Damn, that's gonna give you a headache. Gotta take an aspirin or something.
Oh,
Nice
my
reversal.
God,
Going for it again.
Is he gonna go for a third tackle, Brown Man?
That neck. He wants to. You can feel it. You can feel it. Goes for the. Just dives at him. Yeet.
Oh,
Okay.
he
Oh,
tried
good
it.
break. Oh, going for that hop kick. And there we go. Now we'll see the player reveal. Who do you think it's going to be?
Yeah, the player
Let's
reveal.
see.
God, this is like our favorite part. I think this is the stream chats. You know, they really love the player reveal.
The mini game.
I think they're sorting everything out
All
now.
right.
They got their team captain
They're
there.
keeping us in
Callum,
suspense.
yeah, Callum Bukes is like, you know, he's coaching his teammates. You know, against the world champions here, Pakistan.
Mhm. I will be surprised if it is Khan with the Mata. It's not unreasonable. He's a solid player and definitely can pick up whoever he wants. But let's see. The suspense is killing us.
Yeah, I want to see if I was right. That was Khan, surely. Yeah, there
was
you
Khan.
go. It was fake Khan.
Alright, picked up the Mata. Very nice.
Yeah, exactly. See, we're gonna go into our next game.
Because I know Atif does love his Mata, but I think their movement styles and their play are very different.
Yeah, they are. All right, you know he's doing well. He's not doing too bad here.
Cancelled in.
Yeah, nice low
Oh,
parry
nice
by
low
Khan.
parry.
Yeah, all the way to the wall here. Oh no.
Oh, picks him up, sends him into orbit. Gonna get the wall as well.
Ah, this
Sends
is
him
what
up
happens.
again.
I think that
A
that was
Monarch Vortex.
nearly such a great bait.
Oh, slowing has a chance.
Oh,
Oh, but gets tackled. Rage battle of the rage drives.
Jesus, that was sick. That was so good by Khan. But you know, like he's trying to abuse those tackles. I really do respect that. You know, one of Marduk's best tools, going for the tackles and trying to get that big damage.
Boom, boom. Nice ender there. Oh, okay. Gets a combo. Taking him to the wall. Gonna be some good damage. Maybe some good Oki as well. Catches him with the mid, flips him over. And the trade.
Yeah, he's holding his ground. I really do like his play. You know, not many Lucky Chloe players out there as well. And he's doing very well. But those tackles, he's getting so much damage from that.
Oh, went for the delay hop kick, hoping to wake up there. Clean punish. Alright, taking it to the wall. Khan very confident with this. Has just been getting all the mix. No break just now.
God.
7
Big
golden
damage.
letters.
Yeah, making quick work here of the Lucky Chloe player.
Oh, spikes him down, flips him over. Alright, here's his opportunity. Potential set point for these two. Oh, gets the launch. Showing signs of life. This could be his path to bring it back. Didn't get caught by the second hit there. Very nice.
That's gonna hit.
Graveyard.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. It's probably gonna kill here. You know,
it.
Fate Khan taking that
yes,
first game.
definitely.
Yeah. Big damage. And
right.
look at that. The sponsor KFC coming up just below. Big shouts to KFC guys. The best chicken around. And yeah, I think they're just discussing the rules. I think first to two guys. Yeah, first to, I think this is first to two, and yeah, Khan seems to have won this already, and not sure.
Yep.
Yeah, they're discussing the next player. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, very unlucky. There was signs of life from the Lucky Chloe player. Apologies for the names again, guys. Apologies. We're getting that fixed. But yeah, there was lots of sign of life there. Unfortunate though, Fate Khan just playing at a slight level higher than the Chloe player. But next, we're gonna have either Arsan Ash or Atif Butt. These are the players that everyone wants to see. Want to see how much damage they can do. A Safina and an Akuma. It's going to be hard to deal with in this tournament.
Those are definitely characters that you need to know well. They so as Akuma's out here with his he hits like a truck, so he is going to wait for that one opportunity and then basically run that health. He's just at gunpoint, basically at Hadouken point. He's taking your stuff. But Zafina though, played in the way that Arslan likes to play it, it's kind of like death by 1,000 cuts. But then if you do make that mistake, the machete's coming out. So she's dangerous in nearly every way. The only thing I think maybe Zafina lacks is maybe stronger standing punishes. But if she had that, she'd be even more insane. That would be ridiculous.
Yeah. It'd be very borderline broken.
But yeah, let's see what we've got. Atif has any number of characters you might use, and again with Arslan, we don't know if he's going to go with the Zafina again. He did use her for the selector match, but we may not see that from him. We might see the Kuni. We might see who else has he been using recently? He does whip out the geese once in a while, especially in the past.
Yeah, geese as well. Safina as well. Safina.
Yeah, Zafina, Kuni. I think probably one of those two is the safest options.
Yeah, that would be probably his go-to characters. But yeah, 1-0 up to Team Pakistan. No surprises at all. South Africa are the underdogs in this match. But I'm really excited to see what they can do against two world champions here.
It's not an easy fight, and that's the thing. Everyone always doubts you until you get it done, right? So it's a matter of just I believe in them. Let's see what they can do. There's always those wild cards that you never see coming, and they always come at the most opportune moments. And if there's any opportune moment, it's this event. This is the one where you want to go Super Saiyan, right? Go Ultra Instinct. This is that one. So this could be the day, because it's again there's I think a lot of people have this attitude of they're just better than you. You can't do this or you can't do that, or they have to be. They've done all this, but it's tournaments. are never certain. You never know what's going to happen. And in first to twos, first to threes, you can never be sure of what's going to happen. Like you've seen, there's not a single player that people rank highly or even reasonably well that hasn't had some of those losses where they maybe were bet on to win. Like, you know, they were a sure thing, right? But there's always those players that come out and then just mop people up, and it's a hit and run. You don't even know what happened, but like they came in strong. So that could be what we see today. I'm looking forward to seeing some of those this week and / weekend, but we'll see what South Africa's got in store for Pakistan. We're just getting those matches lined up. So please be patient with us. We do appreciate that. And we are working on the overlay as well. So just, we'll keep an eye on that and try to get that one sorted for you guys. We want to make sure that you guys can keep up to date on the scores and the players, and you know exactly what's happening. So, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, big shout outs again. You know, I'm always going to shout you out, stream chat. You know, everyone watching at home as well. You know, on both streams. You know, you guys are what make this possible. You know, you guys enjoy Tekken, and you know, the Tekken team end up doing a ton more. You know, Tekken 7 was such a successful game. You know, compared to like Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. You know, there's so many new players out there that you know like Tekken now. You know, the player base has grown, and going into Tekken 8 now it's going to be mad. Like with the new heat system that's coming in as well, it's super fun to play with. You know, I can say, you know, that I've played the Tekken 8 alpha, and it is extremely fun. Like the music is amazing, graphics look insane. The heat system is addictive as well. The heat system is super addictive, and yeah, I can see myself playing hours and hours of Tekken 8 when it comes out. You know, I'm going to make sure to stream some good Tekken as well for you guys. You know, it's going to be fun. You know, we're going to have such a huge player base when Tekken 8 comes out, and you know, there's going to be no long waits anymore, because you know, Tekken 7 has done amazing. You know, it's been out for around 7 years now also, and you know, the game is still super hype, and we get so many new interactions between characters. We get like these weird situations that we've never ever seen before, and we're still left, you know, very very shocked. And everyone, you know, when Akuma does 100 damage, you know, as much as people say, you know, oh, that's too much damage, you guys love it. You guys love that stuff. All of you guys love when Akuma does 100 damage. As long as it's not on you, I will sit there laughing. I'll be in the crowd eating my popcorn, having a good time, and I would laugh at the person that gets 100 damage, you know, or 90 damage from that Akuma down 2 bars into, you know, rage up. So yeah, the game is still super fun, and everyone, you know, is tuning in to enjoy it. I'm looking forward to the future of Tekken. There's a lot of bright things happening.
Definitely. Like I have yet to experience Tekken 8 quite. The opportunity hasn't arisen quite yet. We're in Australia, obviously, so bit on an island, I guess you could say. But honestly, I don't mind, because I trust that Bandai Namco will make a quality game. And so for me, you know, I think for old heads like us, we've been through quite a few iterations of the game, so we know how much it changes every like what you play today in the alpha or the beta will not be what you play tomorrow. And so for myself, I'm just happy to wait. I'm just happy as long as other people are happy, and especially since I don't really compete anymore, I'm not too stressed about how the game feels for myself more than I am of how people like it in general. So when the opportunity arises, I'm looking forward to it. But for now, I'm just, as long as I'm seeing a lot of happy feedback from people that get to play it, and so I'm just happy with that.
Yeah, lots of good feedback. But now, guys, we're into our second game here. You know, Callum Bukes from South Africa versus Atif Butt from Pakistan using the Akuma.
And Callum did do quite well in the selector match. So let's see if he can bring some of that out in this one. Right now, he's got the life lead.
Yeah, I played
Atif on the back foot. Nice start.
You know, Callum Bukes, I've seen him play. You know, I've met him in person. He's really good. But, you know, as I say that, a really good whiff punish and a good low parry there. He's going to take the first round.
Very nice. Could Callum Bukes be the Super Saiyan that South Africa's been waiting for? Of legend. The Saiyan of legend.
Yeah. And again, another good start here.
A bit too close to the wall. Couldn't get the floor break that he might have been wanting. Still saved up.
The thing is with Callum Bukes, you know, he's such a lovely guy, and he's you know, he said he wants to get better at Tekken. He wants to get even better than he is now.
Mhm.
And I feel like he's had that experience at the Tekken World Tour Finals that, you know, he can definitely do some damage here. But that's such a beautiful punish from Atif.
Oh, nice low parry, and that Shoryuken was just short of getting that wall splat. That might be very good for Callum right now, as he's got this combo, taking him downstairs, and has a life lead, about to put Atif into rage. Ooh, demon
Oh,
flips.
you can see him. 10 seconds remaining. Callum Bukes is ducking a lot here. He's scared of the down three. Is he going to go for
Yes,
rage
that
drive
rage
here?
drive,
He needs to do
he wants
something.
do it. There it is, 2 seconds left. Goes, teleports through. Very well done by Atif. Good option, good awareness.
Yeah, that's a good stuff there.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Akuma has a very good punish there. Opts not to use the meter, wants to save it. Got that stick of butter, waiting for that toast to pop up. Gonna use it later.
Yeah, I think what he's noticed, Atif, is that Callum Bukes is fuzzy ducking a lot here. You know, he has to time his down three really well to avoid getting low parried. But it's a very good observation from Atif to do that.
Oh, poking away. Callum doing quite well. Gets swept there, just outside of rage. Dunks on him. Getting a whole combo here. Probably gonna break the floor. Here we go.
Oh my god,
The
so
counter hit on
nice
the
there.
elbow.
Yeah. Doesn't finish the combo off though.
Okay, using some meter there. Callum still has a chance here for that 1-1.
Oh,
Just outside of... Did he press? I don't think he did. Oh, but that was a fair attempt. You can't blame him for that one. Definitely probably was expecting Atif to have pressed the button already.
yeah, they, you know, it's so unfortunate there. You know, he tried to get a really good setup there, and again he tries to whiff punish a jab. You know, it's so difficult in this game to whiff punish a jab, but you know, Callum Bukes believing in his abilities. So many fireballs coming out now.
Yo, shout out to my boy Ganesh in the background, the remover of obstacles.
Nice.
Big man back there. Oh,
Back
dive kick
against the
coming
wall.
in.
He's definitely going to
Oh,
punish
very
now.
nice. That 13 frame, he's got it on lock.
Oh, that's nasty. Absolutely nasty. He's going to take this. Really good stuff from
I think
Atif.
that was closer than most people would have expected.
Good, yeah. All right, here the team at South Africa getting some advice. I wonder what they're saying to each other. You know, one day I hope that we'd have, like, you know, maybe microphones next to the players. Now Arslan giving advice to Atif here.
All right. He's sipping his drink. You got to stay hydrated.
Yeah, but the thing is,
they're
Callum
having a
Bukes
chat. What do you
played
think
really
they're saying?
well. He played good. Like he didn't play bad at all. You know, he's holding his ground. Just a few mistakes here. His punishment was really good as well, on point. I think after the Rage Art gamble he did, he tried to go for a Rage Art setup and it didn't work out. You know, I think Atif gained a bit of confidence from that, and you know, some confidence lost maybe from Callum.
Mm-hmm. All right, they're back in it. Got the Final Fantasy stage. All right, here we go. So we've got Atif. Apologies for the overlay, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Atif 1 game up against Callum Bukes. Now, that first game was in the Forgotten Realm. Very close, but second game, no flaws to break here. So let's see what each player does for their damage.
Yep. So now, guys, yeah, Callum Bukes on the back foot here. Khan 1-0 up here.
Ooh,
Sorry,
that
Atif,
is not
guys.
where you want to be.
I'm getting mixed up as well now, guys. Bro, I'm getting mixed up. I never get mixed up. I'm like the 50-50 king, bro, like with Bob. I'm getting mixed up now.
How does it feel?
Yeah, like this is how it feels to get 50-50. Like you don't see it coming, and then it's like, geez, autopilot.
He didn't have
Nice.
remorse for his victims before, but now he's getting some understanding.
Yeah, I understand now what it's
man,
like to
he's
get
getting
50-50, but yeah, again, Atif doing damage here. Just going, you know, he's
Mercy
gained
playing lights
confidence.
out right now. Back to the wall, throwing everything. Oh, nice duck there. Didn't get a punish, but let him know, hey, I know that strength. And the mid kick. Atif seems to, I don't know, want to go to the bathroom or something, trying to make it quick.
Yeah, he's not wasting any time here. Very nice there. Drops the combo though.
He's probably got another one in his pocket, but Callum If he can figure something out, he could definitely try to even up the score here, but it is going to be tough. That
Mm.
is going to be a boatload of damage. Doesn't have meter, but even then, it's still going to be a lot. Oh, and
Wow.
there it is. The down 3 into the Shoryuken. 7 golden letters for Atif here.
Yeah,
Fair play, fair play. Well, good attempt there by Callum.
Yeah, he still has a smile on his face. You know, I really do like that. You know, it's
Yep.
about bringing people together and stuff. You know, having some fun. And you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But he put up a good fight, and you know, he can come back stronger for sure. Just Atif, but
Definitely.
a bit too strong.
All right. So they're pondering who they're going to send out next. Oh, looks like him.
All right, so this is going to be the match which is worth 2 points. Currently, Pakistan has 2 points over Team South Africa. So, you know, if Pakistan win this, it's over. But if South Africa win this, then it goes to a 2-2 situation and then a 1-2 tiebreaker. So the final boss, who's it going to be? Oh, Arslan Ash. And again, just to clarify with you guys, you know, the final boss does not need to be the captain. You know, it can be anyone in the team. You have to select it beforehand. Yeah, you select your team captain and you know, your final boss, but it does not need to be the team captain.
Okay. I like his hat. Got the bucket hat, looking sick. All right. So, they have opted to go for their captain, though, of course, which is Arslan. I'm really liking the stick art right here. What's he got down there? That's a really cool custom job on that arcade stick.
Yeah, it's really
They're
cool.
pondering something.
Yeah, what are they talking about? Yeah, they.
I wonder what they drink. Is that coffee, tea, water? Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Gravy? Who knows? Oh,
well, I think they're using their card.
Okay.
Oh, they're using their card. I think, guys.
I think them use the yellow card.
Yeah, I think they're using the yellow card, guys. The yellow card is a blind pick, if I'm not mistaken, Brown Man.
I do believe so. So this is going to be interesting. I wonder what kind of what enticed them to use that. What are they trying to avoid? I guess.
Yeah, I just saw them hand over the yellow card. Right? They definitely used it here, which is a blind pick.
Yes. I wonder what that is. I guess they're expecting them to be counterpicked, but I guess now I wonder what character they're planning to use that they were worried might be counterpicked by maybe Kuni or Zafina or something else. Very interesting. Let's see.
Yeah.
See what they have in store.
Yeah, the yellow card, man. It's the first team, like you said, who have used this. No team yet has used any of the cards. You know, they're cards you can use, but yeah, they're using the blind pick in this situation. So
let's see. So for those of you who don't know what a blind pick is, basically you and your opponent both tell the judge what character you're planning to use, and then you select that character at the same time. So that way you don't have a way to see who your opponent's character is and then go, okay, I'm going to use, you know, okay, they're using Steve, so I'm going to use Feng because I know Feng's really good against that character.
Yeah.
So I'm using Feng because they're using Steve, for example.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
That is what this card avoids.
Yeah, so this guy's trying to get like a small advantage over Arslan Ash. He's trying to, you know, make the first move here, and that's why he used the blind pick. You know, he doesn't want to get counterpicked because he knows Arslan Ash will counterpick.
All right, here we go.
Wow. Okay.
They're both using. Well, this is characters, I guess they both use. Maybe.
Yeah,
now, that's interesting.
Exactly.
Maybe. What could it have been that caused that? Now I'm just trying to figure out why the blind pick was the thing. No, we'll never.
Yeah,
know.
what was he worried of? You know, we will never know what's going on in their heads. You know, they all have their own game plans and strategies planned out. But yeah, here we have Arslan Ash versus Spaghetti from South Africa. Who's going to take this? The Safina or the Kunimitsu?
And remember, guys, make sure you have both streams up. On the main stream right now, we do have Korea versus the Philippines. So make sure you also tune into that and this one as well. All right, the 2-2s are starting out. Oh, he's going in for it.
Wow, bro,
Very
what
nice
a
block.
dunk. That was sick. That was really good stuff there from Spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder. Well, that's
Yeah,
I don't
that
know. This guy
movement.
plays a lot like Arslan.
Yeah,
That's
this
what
guy's
I'm
playing
saying.
like, yeah, he's moving like our son. You know, the way he's backdashing and stuff, he's moving like him. But you know, I feel like
Yeah,
I've been
I'm pretty
50-50 so
sure.
many times.
I think Spaghetti is on the Zafina and Arslan is on the Kuni. Very dominant at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, checking with that mid. Old Squiddy.
Yeah, it's a good move. I feel like, do you know what? It's strange to say, but I feel like after like 2 seconds, I might be completely wrong, guys. You know, I might be like talking whatever, but like, as in, I could tell Nimitsu was Arslan Ash just by the way he was backdashing and using that 2-2 and the
Yeah,
way he ducked,
they play very
high
differently.
string. Like, as in, just by his movement alone, it's quite strange that like you can tell instantly by someone's movement who the player is. But again, I might be completely wrong, and it might be the right. Oh, yeah, okay. So we've had confirmation, guy. Arslan Ash is on the Kunimitsu.
Yep. Oh, okay. Good grab break there. So you can see Arslan just hunting for all these counter hits. He's feeling very in control. He's like, all right, look, I know you're going to be pressing some buttons, so I'm going to keep going with these counter hit launches. And they haven't hit yet, but he's not really losing anything by trying. And just getting all the damage from his neutral poking and punishment. But Spaghetti, one big hit away from taking a round,
Yeah.
but Arslan went Beyblade mode and took that round.
Yeah. Very good stuff there. You know, awesome stuff from Arslan Ash. 2 more games for him, and then Team Pakistan will take it. Right, they need to think of something now. It's not looking good currently
And
for
this
them.
is a first to 3, by the way, guys.
First
So
to
there
3,
is
yeah.
a few extra games to consider.
Yeah, Arslan Ash looks very calm right now, doesn't he? He looks super focused, you know, ready for this tournament. This is only the beginning, guys. You know, it's a long few days, and you know, we've got the top 8 as well happening, I believe, on Saturday and Sunday. So, you know, the people that the teams that make it, you know, first place in their groups will go into the winner side of top 8, and the second place teams in the group will go into the loser's side, and whoever's 3rd or 4th will go into a separate tournament, right, Brown Man?
Indeed. So if you don't, so the top 2 teams from each pool will be making it on to top 8 for the main tournament. But if you don't make it there, there is another tournament, a single elimination tournament, which I believe is first to 3. 1 player from each team, can be anyone that you choose from your team, will qualify for that, and they can have their chance to win a share of $50,000. And basically, everyone that is currently in the tournament, all 16 teams, will be getting a slice of the pie, no matter how big or small it might be. So all players are going home with something.
Yeah.
A big shout out to Gamers8 for making it happen like that.
Yeah, Gamers8, man, putting in a lot of money here for the players.
Oh, going for the Squiddy. Spaghetti in trouble right now. And the
Oh,
spins.
that low is so good. That low is super strong, right? I've heard how
yeah.
how good it is in the first 2 hits. Natural.
Nice launch. Taking it to the wall. Trying to keep him there. Will he go for that balcony break? Oh, big launch. Sends him up. What do we got?
That was really nice there.
Here? Boom, boom, boom. Very consistent wall combo. Probably one of the most consistent wall combos in the game.
Oh, that was really nice there as well. You know, he's got a huge life lead here.
Good
How does
damage.
Arslan Ash... How does he make a comeback here? Oh,
Oh, very nice punish. And the low. Okay, Spaghetti getting around on the board. Oh, look at that counter hit. That is a crazy option there, and gets the launch.
yeah, that was really nice again. You know, ducking there and using the while standing punish to take all this damage. Oh my god. The pressure.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh.
I love that. Really nice
Fights
patience
out.
from
Not over.
Spaghetti, right?
Spaghetti out here like, I hear no bell. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh, Yo, so that's some East London strats over there, man. D.
Yeah, the kunai. Let's go. Oh, maybe could have launched that. I'm not too sure with or some sort of punish there though.
Oh, that's
Half bar already though.
Crazy. Oh, okay, good break there. Switches sides. Trying to go for the overhead into the plus frames, trying to enforce something here. Very good block and punish there by Spaghetti. Needs that opportunity. Has a reasonable chance to take the round. Oh, but very low health. Gets the launch. Okay,
Oh my
if he can
God,
get this to the wall.
Yeah, and then go for
rage.
Yeah, also. Oh my God,
Just a bit out of range.
Oh, that's so unlucky.
Unlucky there.
Yeah, he could have done
Very
a rage out
unfortunate.
potentially in that situation. So unlucky. And 2-0 now for Arslan Ash.
Ooh, okay. Now, he did have very low health as well, so he would have gotten a lot from the Rage Art, but just was not in the position to get that done,
I
unfortunately.
think the guys at the
But
back
that was
as well
looking
are
good.
watching the other game potentially. I think they're watching. You know, there's two matches going on at the same time.
They got to
So,
study their opponents, as you guys should
yeah,
be too. Remember,
everyone's studying
streams are
hard,
on.
man.
There's a lot on the line. Okay. So Arslan currently up 2 games against Spaghetti. But as the games go on, Spaghetti seems to be kind of adapting more and more. All right, 2-2. Pokes him with the squiddy.
I'm gonna take that from now on.
Spaghetti is... They call it the old squiddy. That's the shout out to my boy Mojo. He coined squiddy. I coined the Squid Game attack.
That was a really nice well-standing punish as well from Spaghetti. You know, his knowledge is there. He is playing. Like I said, he's not playing bad. He's doing good. Like he's doing the right things. But I just feel like Arslan Ash is always just one step ahead. You know, he's getting these big blocks. He's getting these good launches. But the whiff punishment is just super sharp from Arslan at the moment.
Oh yeah. Oh, very nice. That's gonna hurt. Oh my god. Oh, and launches him up. If he can finish this combo, that
Is this gonna be dead?
Yes, it is. Spikes him down. Very stylish. 7 golden letters as well. This is now set point for Team Pakistan.
Yeah, Arslan Ash doing super good here. This is the guy, you know, we wanted to see do damage. You know, wanted to see him at his best here. He's just moving correctly, punishing correctly. Everything is working his way. Just being ultra defensive right now.
Oh, gets the counter hit. Better part of that trade. It's like when you're in primary school and that one kid trades you a fake Pokemon card for a real Pokemon card.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, nice
good
duck
duck.
there.
With this beast comeback.
Oh, tried to go for the snake edge there.
I respect it.
Good stuff. Arslan Ash takes it.
So there we go. Pakistan taking it over South Africa. So that is the 3rd team set we've had today, I believe, so far.
Yeah, that's the 3rd one. Yeah, that was very convincing again from Pakistan. You know, I know a lot of players here supporting, you know, a lot of viewers supporting Pakistan. They want to see their boys do good. And, you know, they've performed. They performed really well against South Africa. You know, shout outs to South Africa as well. You know, I know there's a lot of people supporting them too. You know, just unlucky. You know, that it's very tough, you know, for any team, I think, in the tournament to go up against these guys, these monsters from Pakistan. You know, they're such talented players. And, you know, the characters they use as well. Akuma, Madak, Safina, Kunimitsu. It's problem characters. It's stuff that you need to like,
in it to
really
win it.
lab.
In it to win it.
Yeah, exactly. They're here to win and nothing else. So yeah, big shouts to Pakistan. Big love to all the people from Pakistan watching as well. You know, you guys are awesome, and you know, stay tuned. You know, on this stream and the other stream, for you know more footage from Pakistan. You know, winning potentially, maybe even winning the whole tournament, guys.
We'll have to see. You know how much 500,000 US is in Pakistan? You're basically a king. Like,
actually, yeah, like I need to check it out. Like, what's 500,000 in currency of Pakistan?
Rupees.
Pakistani rupees, yeah. I wonder how much $500,000 is.
It is. Let's take a look. It is. Oh, yep. We'll go to the highlights. But it is 138.5 million rupees over there.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, indeed.
You could. I reckon you could live good with that. Yeah.
Decades. Honestly,
You
you
could
can
live.
live on that for decades.
Yeah, yeah. Man, it's incredible how much you know, how much is on the line here in this tournament, and
Oh
everyone,
yeah,
you know, just fighting for a share. But here's a couple of highlights, you know,
here we go.
from the matches. Select a
We
match
had
here.
the selector match there. Yep. And the first set here with Khan using Marduk. Unexpected pick, but definitely worked out for him. Now, this is the only Australian character we have in the game. I don't know. I don't really know if we want to claim Marduk, to be honest with you. He's a problematic gentleman, I'll say that. Ooh, yep, got the rage drive there. Very clean performance from all three of them.
Yeah. Again, the Lucky Chloe player played super good. I was super impressed by him, and Callum Bukes as well. Like he, you know, he got that first round, and it's just so unlucky. Akuma, such a, you know, problem character, but Atif, you know, using him optimally. So yeah, really good stuff there.
Very well done. Okay, so we'll have, I believe, another team set coming up soon. So hopefully you guys can stick around. Remember, do keep an eye on the mainstream as well. You're supposed to watch both of them. So
Yeah, yeah,
right now,
yeah, you're right.
Riyadh is playing against the Philippines, and I believe the Philippines are in the lead. So don't miss that. Make sure you have both windows up right now. Get them ready. So put them up.
Yeah,
Remember, it's
both windows,
Gamers8
guys. If you've got
GG.
two screens, yeah, if they have two screens,
Yeah.
you know, if they have two monitors,
Even
one
split
monitor
it
per
up,
B
you know, if
stream.
you're on Windows or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what
one
Windows
A
are
stream,
for.
one B stream. Yeah, you have to have both open, man, because the on the other side right now, you've got a madness going on. Dojin and Ulsan actually
Mhm.
battling it out. But guys, you know, we'll be back again
We'll let you
very
enjoy that
shortly.
for a while.
Yeah, taking a quick break again, guys. You know, we'll have another match here. We've got lots more Tekken action to come your way. So yeah, peace out, guys, and see you in a